Right now, your fundraising campaigns are bleeding potential. All those flat, lifeless images, the boring PDFs, the same tired email blasts everyone's ignoring. Do you feel it? That crushing frustration? The gnawing fear that despite hours, days, months of grind, your message still falls flat. You scream into the void, hoping someone, anyone, will listen. But they don't. They won't. Because staring at a spreadsheet or a slide deck, no matter how polished, doesn't move the heart. And without heart, nothing changes. Your dream doesn't get funded. Your vision doesn't catch fire. And worst of all, you lose faith. The crushing weight of rejection, the silent no echoed 1,000 times. That's the brutal truth of fundraising today. Now imagine this. Instead of tossing another static campaign into the abyss, you unleash something so raw, so human, so electric that it shakes your audience awake. Picture a video testimonial, real people telling raw stories, eyes glistening with passion, voices breaking with truth, faces lit by the fire of belief. This isn't fluff. This is pure connection, unfiltered proof that your vision breathes, that it's alive, that it has real power. These aren't actors reading lines. They are real founders, investors, partners, leaders, sharing victory and struggle hand in hand. And when your audience hears that, the walls crumble, skepticism melts. They don't just see numbers anymore. They feel your mission pulsate through every frame. Here's the brutal, undeniable fact. Static campaigns are relics of a dying era. People don't want info. They want life. They crave stories that awaken something deep inside, that push buttons harder than any PowerPoint ever could. You're not selling spreadsheets. You're selling trust. You're selling belief. And belief comes alive in the human voice, in the fire of eye contact, in the tremble of sincere testimony. But here's where most founders and leaders fail. They let fear choke the potential of video. They freeze, thinking, what if I look bad? What if my story isn't perfect? What if someone judges me? Guess what? Perfection is poison. Vulnerability, it's what scales mountains. Order your testimonials not like polished commercials, but like conversations seized from the heat of the moment. Demand from your interviewee the rawest truth, the humblest admission, the fiercest declaration of why this matters. The messier, the better. Authenticity is your weapon of mass attraction. So, start hunting the stories that cut deepest. The founder who cried in the middle of the night because they almost gave up but didn't. The investor who took a leap of faith and saw the impossible become real. The first customer who swore they'll never go back once they experienced your product. Capture these moments. Not staged, not filtered, real. Let this emotional tsunami sweep through your audience's veins and rewrite their hearing of investment opportunity. Now, don't fool yourself. It's not enough to slap these videos on your website or sprinkle them in emails and pray. You must weaponize them. Embed them everywhere. Use them as social fuel to ignite conversations. Break down each testimonial into bite-sized, shareable clips that target specific pains and dreams of your audience. Craft headline hooks that rip open curiosity veins and demand attention within 3 seconds or less. This isn't marketing, it's emotional warfare. Dominate the feed. Make impossible to scroll past without hitting play. Turn your fundraising campaign into a movement burning with life. And listen carefully. This isn't just clever storytelling or slick production. It's the unlocking of a hidden truth. Humans invest in other humans who dare to show their real selves. The market is starved for connection, starving for proof that behind the lofty goals, behind the crisp pitch decks, there is blood and sweat. Genuine passion fueled by relentless drive and deep struggle. Without video testimonials, you serve a ghost. With them, you serve a beating heart. Go further. Train your team, not just marketing, but founders, investors, everyone who touches your story, to weave these raw emotions into their outreach. When at a pitch, let them lead with a clip, not a slide. When meeting a potential partner, let the testimonial be your cold open. Your secondary weapon is urgency. Embed time-sensitive calls to action tied to the testimonial impact. This is happening now because real people are already changing the world through us. Let the energy crackle. Make hesitation a luxury nobody can afford. Finally, wield the secret weapon hidden deep within video testimonials: the immense power of social proof layered with emotional vulnerability. This is not just showing others what you've done, it's granting permission to believe, to leap, to shout, "Yes, I want in." Don't be fooled by the false comfort of static campaigns that numb the senses and drown your cause in forgettable noise. When your community sees their peers, founders just like them, investors who once stood where they stand, leaders who dared to trust, falling in line and betting on your cause, that's the moment certainty replaces doubt, and capital floods in. Your mission is too vital, your vision too urgent, your fight too fierce. Embrace the raw, unfiltered power of video testimonials. Harness their electric pulse to shatter apathy, to redraw reality, to forge bonds no spreadsheet can ever build. Your time is now. Tear down the walls guarding the old, lifeless system of fundraising. Flood them in with truth, fire, and human connection. Demand video testimonials that hit like lightning strikes, unpredictable, fierce, utterly alive. Stop begging for attention. Claim it. Own it. Set the world on fire with stories so real they can't be ignored. Make them feel it in their bones. Only then will the capital come rushing, and with it, the power to reshape everything. No more waiting, no more wasted hope. Take control. Burn through the noise with fearless video testimony. The revolution of fundraising belongs to the human voice, and that voice, it's yours to wield.